Boys, I got good news and I got bad news. The good news is that new 90 overall legend players are officially in Madden 23 Ultimate Team, and the bad news, you guys can't see my reaction to these cards because I got no face cam for this video. So yeah, I'm currently operating out of a relatively scuffed setup on vacation right now with the family, but you better believe I had to bring the setup with me. Y'all know I'm not missing an upload, come on now. Now in today's video, fellas, we're going to be going over the new 90 overall legend cards in this game, talking about how you can get 2 free legend players, going over the packs, as well as a glitch that is still going on in Madden with these legends.
Great success!
Now, the first legend card in the week 2 drop is going to be this 90 overall Clay Matthews player item, and when I saw this card, I was like, Clay Matthews? That's not the Clay Matthews I was expecting. This is the OG Browns version of Clay Matthews, 85 speed, 88 acceleration. He's going to be a nice pass rusher, man, 90 finesse, 87 block shed, but the thing about this player is he's currently selling for 1 million coins, so I would say the stats on the back of the card, they're fine and dandy, they're a W, but the price point on this player, that's an L, man. I would say this card is not a cop, man. He's just too expensive. Then next up, we got Saints legend Jeremy Shockey, my boy, catching touchdown passes in the Super Bowl. You love to see it. They got him on the Giants right here. He is going to be 86 speed, which really isn't that good at tight end. But I mean, he is going to have pretty solid route running stats, 89 short, 88 medium, really good catching stats, 90 catching, 90 CIT. I don't think we've seen many players in this game that are touching 90s for catching and catching traffic. The run block is at a 70. He's 6'5", but literally, in my opinion, I would rather have Donald Parham, and Donald Parham sells for about 60k. This Jeremy Shockey sells for 1 million coins. The stats are good, similar to Clay Matthews, but he's just not worth the coins, man. These legends are just too expensive. Then finally, we got the bald boy, Chris McAllister, right here, fellas. No disrespect to any bald people out there, but Chris McAllister, 88 speed, 90 acceleration, 90 zone coverage, and 90 man coverage. So this card right here, from a coverage perspective, this is kind of cracked. Like, if you're looking to get one player in this promo, I would say this is the one to get, just because of the fact that he hits both thresholds for man and zone. Now, when I say thresholds, what I'm referring to is a theory that Madden players like to kind of spit out there that says that once a corner or a specific stat on a player gets to 90 overall, they're going to be in an upper threshold and going to get better animations in man coverage and zone coverage, as well as play a lot better. So as you can see before, Jeremy Shockey had 90 catching traffic. So what Madden players think, and what actually has been proven to be true, is that once you get to 90 overall, you hit a threshold. So his catching traffic, for example, would be better. With this card, his man in his zone should technically be better. But again, at a price point of about 1.1 million coins, that's a very expensive price to pay to see whether or not those thresholds are worth it. So ultimately, these cards are good, they're just too expensive. Now moving on, like I said, there's also an opportunity to snag a couple cards for free. Very simply, come to your solos right here, navigate on over to the legend challenges, and once you guys play through week number 2 and you play through your 6 first unlockable solos, you are going to unlock the bonus legend week 2 solo, and that's going to be giving you some week 2 boom reward cards. And of course, y'all know, even though I'm on vacation, I'm on top of the solo challenge grind. So let's rip this pack right here. We're going to be opening up our week 2 boom reward player pack, and we're going to be getting a couple of 82 overall players for free. No complaints. These cards right here are going to be selling for a price of, I'm not exactly sure how much they're even going for. They're selling for 10k, so that's a free 20,000 coins for not really doing all that much. Come in here, guys, play your solos. I get these 82s, make your free 20,000 coins. That's going to be nice if you're low on coins and need some value, or even if you got over a milli like me. I'm still happy to take 20,000 coins, man. Oh yeah, and on the topic of free stuff right here, I gotta give a shout out to that boy Mondo, who tweeted at me on Twitter with a quick little $500 W yesterday on Underdog Fantasy, betting on some college football, fellas. College football is back, and my boy Mondo is cashing. If you guys want to try out the app that he made those picks on, you can bet on NFL, you can bet on college, whatever it may be, and if you use code SWIFT, you're gonna be getting a deposit bonus on that app right there. So shout out to Mondo for taking him 500 bucks. Good stuff, man. Now next up, let's talk about whether or not these legend packs are cracked or whether they're trash. And from what I've heard on Twitter as well as YouTube, the legend fantasy packs this week feel like they're not good at all. From what I've seen, people are getting booty pulls out of these. They are not worth the money, they are not worth the coins. Obviously, do not spend your coins on these. Spending 100k on a pack like this is literally telling EA Sports, I want to donate you some coins. I would prefer to not have coins on my account. I would rather give them to you, EA. So if you're spending 100,000 coins on a legend fantasy pack, that's basically what you're doing. Of course, with the points points, it's different because it's not like you're giving up coins. Instead, you're giving up real money to get these. But personally, not a big fan of these packs. I wouldn't really recommend you go with them, and I've actually heard bad things about them, particularly today, so I wouldn't rip them. Okay, now moving on. If you guys kind of enjoy this style of video where we just go over a bunch of new content in the game, I don't really do these all that often, but if you like this, scroll down and drop a like. And while you're down there, I'm gonna give a big shout out to all the people that have some crazy comment streaks on the channel, as well as my boy Swift's Hairline on Twitter. You guys are some absolute goats. Like, those of you that are commenting this stuff on my videos, making edits about me on Twitter, like, man, y'all make me feel like a celebrity. I appreciate it so much. You guys are really the lifeblood of this channel, though. So just know, if you're dropping a comment on the videos early, I appreciate y'all a ton. Whenever I read those comments or watch like some of the edits you guys make of me, it literally makes me so happy. So I appreciate y'all. Okay, now next up, let's get back on track with a new set that EA added into the game. They finally put the BND Boss Legend set in this game, fellas. So if you guys have your tokens that you've been earning, you can come in here, you can start to throw them into this set. If you want to know what this set does, it's going to be giving you a full legend player for free. I made a full video talking about how you guys can get that card in the quickest way possible. I'll leave it linked in the description. Not really going to talk about it much right here, but if you have your tokens, you can start to put them in. Okay, now next up, let's talk about a little set glitch, which I am personally flabbergasted that EA Sports has not removed from the game. Like, bro, this was going on in week 1 of the promo. It's going on right now. It's not really a big deal, but it's going to help the player, honestly. So as you guys can see, when we come in here and we take a look at buying maybe an 82 overall legend card, for some reason we see power up players. Funny. Okay, so let's take a look at the 84s. Maybe we want to come in here and we want to grab an 84 overall legend player to do my Chris McAllister stat. Well, if I come into this filter, funnily enough, again, I'm seeing 80 overall cards. Why am I seeing 80s? Well, what's happening here is EA Sports is simply filtering it down by legend. They're actually not filtering it down for us in the proper way possible. Instead of filtering it down by legends and 84s, they filter it down by just the legend promo, so it shows these power-ups right here. And then what some people do is they kind of fall for that, and I think they think that these 80 overall power-ups go into the sets, because EA Sports filtered it down that way and makes it seem like that. So right here, I'm opening up my Chris McAllister powered-up pack, and as you can see, this card is typically going to sell for about 5.2k, but as we take a look at the recent sales, he's actually selling for 7,000 coins, 7.5k, and the reason why, boys, is because people are buying these power-ups when they filter it down through the set. So my recommendation when you get your free powered-up cards is sell them for the most expensive price that you see in the recent sales section right here. Don't sell them for the median price. So Chris McAllister is going up for 7.3k. Jeremy Shockey is going up for 7.3k. And for playing my solos, I just made 35,000 coins for free, 20k from my 82s. I'm about 15k from these cards right here. But wait, there's more. We can actually use this as a coin method. So yeah, let's sell the Shockey real quick. We're going to put him up for about 7,000 coins. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into sniping, because right now some people are selling these power-ups and they're selling them at the proper price. They're selling them for about 7,000 coins, and that's, I guess, the proper price because it's the most value you can get. But it's not actually the cheapest price that people are putting these cards up for. People are selling these power-ups for a price of like 4,000 coins. It's ridiculous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to filter it down on the auction block. I'm going to filter it down right here by the program legends, the quality 80 to 81, and we're going to try and snipe some of these cards. Because essentially what we can do is a method that I have talked about on the channel before, which is when you buy cards and then resell them through the set. So essentially what we're going to do is we're going to filter it down by the quality 80 to 81, the program legends, then I'm going to go down by cornerback, and I'm going to go down by tight end right here. So we'll filter it down by corner, and we'll see the cheapest cards we can see are a lot less than that 7,000 coin price range we know the players are selling for. So if I buy this card at 5k and I sell him for 7k, that's 1,000 coins of profit. I can simply do that over and over again and use this as not like an unlimited coin making method, but a really nice way to make coins. Lester Hayes 81 at 5.1, that's a great deal as well. Can I land that snipe? That's not even a part of the video, but 81 Lester Hayes is going to sell for a lot more than 5,000 coins. I think that card is going for maybe like 10k right now, so a good little flip. So yeah, that's what we got right here when it comes to making coins with the new legend promo in this game. If you guys have enjoyed today's video, be sure to drop a like down below, going over the new cards, going over the free ones, if you should buy packs or not, as well as talking about this little glitch for the legend players. I might have a double upload coming later today. If not, we'll rip 2 videos tomorrow, and until next time, fellas, I'm out. Peace.